Now then, welcome back to VISOCraft. Nemsun on the vanilla server, playing VISOCraft once again. Just spotted that I've got a little family of horses that have moved into my area, and I've been working on doing things around the place, just tidying the place up, sorting the place out. And I didn't really know what I was going to do for this episode. Didn't really have a plan for this episode. But those horses have just given me a little idea. Take a couple of those, thank you. I was just doing a few bits and pieces. I've defined where a few buildings are going to be, where a few things are going to go, and I was just doing some building and some clearing and a bit of tree farming. And that goes there. I spotted one was missing. This is like a grid system. Every 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We did have a torch there. Now I've got a jack-o'-lantern there. That's my idea for lighting up all my area. But now I've got one horse up here. I've got my one horsey horse. I haven't named him or anything, but he isn't a very good jumper and he isn't very good at running around. He's just my horse, my first horse. And I knew that there was some over the fields there, and they seem to have been gathering there, coming over this way. So I reckon this episode we're going to do something up here. I've been meaning to make a little horse ranch up here for ages. And as I'm going to have a Wild West themed area, I figure that while I'm doing just basically duplicating what you've already seen, I might have a go with dealing with some horses and doing a bit of horse breeding. Just something different, something you haven't seen me do before. I've got one lead. Got some carrots. I've probably got some gold somewhere. I've got one set of spare iron horse armor. No spare saddles. I haven't had the opportunity to find saddles. I've got a decent amount of gold, so I can make some golden carrots. So I'm thinking that I'm going to quickly widen this little area down here, and maybe build the horses something interesting to live in, a barn. I've got big plans on the server of things to do. I just need to get myself motivated to get started and do them. Done a lot of planning out. There's community projects on the horizon as well. There's a lot of things that we're dealing with on the server right now. A lot of things that happen in meetings that only those that are a part of the server will know what's going on and what I'm talking about. And it's fairly distracting. It's fairly distracting. It is serious. Especially to those of us that care about the server, it's a very, very serious matter indeed. But it's nothing that you need to worry yourselves about. And I say that with all honesty, that you can trust me and listen. That I'm not telling you just because you don't deserve to know. I'm not telling you things, I'm not telling you lies, I'm just keeping it amongst the server people that know what's going on. The fact that I've told you in an episode just goes to show that really it's nothing that you need to worry about too much. Right, you get in that hole. There you go. Give me that side. Yeah. Well, there's another one. We're going to corral these horses, and I'm going to see if we can get something built this episode regarding horses. My own little horse quest. Betsy would be pleased. Point Rider. If you know her channel from the network, she's on the server as well. We went and bought some cocoa beans off her at her shop at Spawn the other episode. Cocoa beans that I have put to good use and made my stained glass window over there. Another little finishing touch. But overall, I I've got to find what got to find the projects that I want to do, the things that are important to me, the things that I'm going to enjoy doing. I've got to find those on the server, because vanilla, I do a lot of modded Minecraft. I do like a bit of vanilla Minecraft, and I do enjoy it just pottering around, but there's no way to automate things on a vanilla server, and that sometimes causes me to struggle, because I've got so many other series and other projects that I work on as well, that finding the time to come and do some work on the vanilla server can be fairly hard work. And sometimes I feel pressured into making a VISOCraft episode for the Monday. Like today, I've spent the day editing for a few episodes that is going to be out during the rest of this week for Done in 60 Days. And I don't like promoting other series while I'm doing this series, but you probably all know that I do that series on my channel because more people watch my modded Minecraft than watch my VISOCraft. So if you're in the small minority that only watches me for my vanilla Minecraft, well, you are in the small minority, I'm afraid. Jump in there, you. Go on, get in. Thank you. Give me that lead back. We are getting a nice collection of horses over here, which is good. And I'm nearly out of food. I've been messing with my farms a bit today. I've basically, once I finish doing a load of editing for this next week's videos that will be coming out for that series, I've just been playing on VISOCraft. Just playing. It's not modded. I don't have anything to rely on. I've got to do all the hard work myself. All the resource gathering's got to be done by hand. I haven't seen anybody on to join up with today and find something to do together. Peddy's not been around. I've not seen Juicy online. I know we've got projects on. We've got some really big projects on that Juicy will be needing my help with, and I will be volunteering to help with. Big server community projects that Juicy Pixel is going to be in charge of, lead design, as it were, making sure that things go where they're supposed to go. And I enjoy the community projects, so I'll be getting involved. Go on then, you. Over it. Oh, we got two like this. I wonder if we can breed those two together and make another one just like it. I've not really gone into horse breeding very much. Not a great deal. Anyway, get me out of here. So, what's that? 4 more horses to the collection. Now I'm thinking that there might be another couple over there, so we'll just go and check for those for a second. Thank you. Let's see, have a look around. Let's get the high ground and have a look to see if we can see where they are. Oh yeah, there's another one. And another one over there. There's my outer perimeter. Well, this is a turn up. I would like a white one though. I would like a white one. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about me. But as soon as Minecraft brought in horses, as soon as vanilla had horses, I wanted a white stallion, a white steed to ride upon with diamond armor and glorious speed and super agility. And yeah, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you'll know that I had a white charger, and I loved that horse. That first horse that I had, even though it's just pixels and a digital entity in the world of Minecraft, a world of cubes, it was special to me. That white horse that I got was special. Mojang introduced the horse update, and I wanted a white horse. I found a beautiful white horse, and it was mine. My first horse. And yeah, I really did miss it. I didn't actually manage to get fully home with that white horse. I ended up with another horse. I think I ended up with another white horse as well at some point. But there was nothing compared to when we were hunting for that first horse, and we were. It was me and Wimping Ego on the Madland server, and we were off out looking for horses, and we had gone miles because we had to generate like new terrain to find horses, and we went for miles and miles and miles. And when I first set eyes on that horse, it was a moment. It was a beautiful, beautiful moment, and still to this day I can't forget that moment. I'll take you as well. Come on. That's it. Come on. Wow, we are getting a few horses here, aren't we? We're going to have to build quite the stables. I actually would like to breed myself some really cool white horses. I've been thinking about this Hunger Games over here, this Wild West Hunger Games. And I think any of the horses that just aren't quite that good, any of the horses that aren't really great horses, those horses I think I will just tie up places almost like decoration, just to add a little bit of a feel to the Wild West. If I had saddles, then I might go around giving a load of saddled horses for the players to play their Hunger Games on horseback, and have a horse-based Hunger Games. That would be a new novel idea, I think. That would be something interesting. You get in there. Oh, wow, this one does not want to get pushed. Get in. Okay, Silver. Yeah, you're the one of a kind. You will be known as Silver. You're my horse. I got one more over there. I'm going to eat carrots, because I'm going to munch on something. There was one more down in that ravine, and there was another one over to the right there, wasn't there? And just go and grab that. That. I said that like it doesn't even matter. I know it's a computer game, and it's not a living, breathing being, but there's something that attaches you to things in Minecraft, isn't there? There's something that gives you great pleasure with creating things in your world, and in this part of my world, wow, look at that. That is a huge, beautiful thing that I wanted to build in at some point. A long time will pass before I get around to that, though. Yeah, there are some things in your Minecraft world that just gives you great pleasure and enjoyment and makes you feel at home in the world. I don't know of any other computer game where you can become so attached to things, computer related graphics, things in your world, and that you can name and that you can become attached to, and you enjoy playing with, like your dogs and your cats, your pets, and now your horses that Minecraft have got. It's quite an amazing thing. It's like those like Tamagotchi pets. I never got into Tamagotchi pets, but I know what they are. I'm old enough to understand what people saw in those sort of little digital pets that you look after. Quite a crazy little craze. Yeah, I'm sure that's a valid England sentence. Right, there's one more over there. I don't know if I'm going to keep looking for any more after I've got these. I think this is more than enough, really. I don't think I need to get more than these ones, but I guess if I see some more just sort of hovering around, I'll rescue them. I did a load of horse gathering in my Kingdom series, but I never got round to actually breeding them up and doing anything with them, because that was a modded Minecraft series and not a vanilla. And this is kind of one of the things that you can do in vanilla Minecraft that makes it not a little bit more than just a building game, a digging, building, mining game. I'm kind of feeling it right at this minute. with all the things that I've done so far in VISOCraft and on this vanilla world, I'm kind of feeling that I've got everything I need, everything I want, and there's less enjoyment in finding things. I've got to find a certain enjoyment factor to be able to find things to do, things to make content on for you guys to watch me enjoying playing the game. And I can come up with as many great big creative projects as the world has to offer, and I'm probably known for it. If you had the same Skype contacts as me, you would be able to ask any one of them, and they would probably tell you that I come up with stupid ideas all the time. Some great ideas, some bad ideas, some very over-complicated ideas, some ideas that just take so much work that nobody really wants to do them. But I've always got ideas. Sometimes, potentially, I've got too many ideas. This has been an idea that's been on the cards for a while, and now I have the horses. So, let's play around with this. Let's play around with this idea. I don't know about building a barn for them or stables or anything, but I will potentially do a bit of breeding because I've got loads of carrots. I've been doing plenty of carrot farming at my farms. That's working quite nicely. That's been a successful project. Let's see, golden carrots. 5 golden carrots. I could do with just one more golden carrot, really, couldn't I? Just one more golden carrot, just to make sure I've got an even number. Right, okay. I've only got 1 lead on me, though. Maybe that's a bad thing. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Right, so. Think I should try and isolate these a little bit more. I don't know if I've got to tame them first or anything like that. But what we're looking for is a white charger. That's what I'm after. And the wild horses that spawn around in vanilla, they normally have the best jumping and running and health stats that you can possibly get. I think there's a very small chance of getting any decent horse stats by breeding alone. It's a rarity to get a brilliant horse while breeding. So I'm going to have to be really picky about what I'm doing here. I think I'm going to take Silver over here, this guy. You just not given me love hearts, so I presume I've got to sit on you guys first. I'm no expert when it comes to this. Let's see. Yep, come on, Silver. You be mine. I'm going to struggle here with these guys to get them to love me. To get them to be my horses, to break them in for my stables, to work them through and make them like me. This one's nearly there. I feel this one's nearly there. Might throw me off quickly again. Yep. But it's going to give me those hearts. It's going to give me those hearts. I've already given it 1 golden carrot. That doesn't actually help make them love me to be my horse. But we shall see, we shall see. Yes, there we go. So we've now got Silver as our horse, and this guy over here is already our horse. So let's get him out. Come on, do a decent jump, please. He's like my little workhorse. He's been really, really good for me so far. Right, let's get you in your own little pen. Let's all of this brown stained clay I'm getting rid of eventually anyway. Right, you get in here. Thank you. Right, and shift click, give me the horse's armor and the saddle. And then you get to stay in there. You are beautiful brown horse. And you've served me well, so I want to keep you nice and safe, I think. I think I do. Silver. Now, you can have a saddle. And let's see. You've got the same hearts as Ginger over there. You've got a fairly decent jump. And you're fairly slow to ride. So you're not that good. You're not that good. But you are now mine. So we've got something going on there. There's something for us to work with. Let's get you in a hole of your own. Just put these horses in a hole. That's fine. Right. In you go. This is your hole. Hey. What are you doing? Come here. Give me that saddle back. Okay. Now, I think they can't get up a one wide gap. So I'm actually considering just leaving this open like that. Because I don't think they can climb up and go through a one wide gap. So they shouldn't be able to get out of these little pens where you just step down. In theory, they shouldn't be able to get out at all. But we do need to breed a couple. And I want to breed the silver one because it's likely to give me a white. So, with that in mind, one of these two silver and whites is going to be my next big friend. So, we've got two to choose from, left or right. Let's see now. Which one do I waste my time on? You've got a spot. They're pretty much identical. Let's see. Kick me off then. Right, that was this is 1. Okay, so now the other one gets 1. We'll see who likes me the quickest. We'll give them both an equal chance to become my favourite spotty horse. I'm sure that's not the right word for him, but spotty horse. Okay. Whichever one likes me first is the one that is going to be the parent of my white stallion. Okay, we're going to get through them. Meh. Not you. Okay, you. Yes. Alrighty then. So, now we can stick a saddle on you. And you are going to be the one. Oh, you've got low hearts. Oh, a fairly decent jump though. That was a good few blocks up, that was. That was a decent jump. Right, so get off you. Thank you. Give me that saddle back. Okay, so now I've already fed you a carrot. I'm going to feed you a carrot. And that, does that still last? That other carrot? Has that lasted? Maybe, maybe not. Let's give you another carrot anyway then. Just to make sure the breeding... Oh, a beautiful black with white socks. Not exactly what I was after. But nonetheless, I will cherish this beautiful black with white socks horse. Maybe it was meant to be. I haven't got any other black with white socks in there, so it's a whole new one. Let's put these guys in together. They can stay as a mating pair till I get that. Brown with brown over here. The brown white spots, maybe. But I have already started on this one. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. So I've managed to get that one as well now. So they were about the same number of times it took. They've both got the 10 hearts. And that was a fairly decent jump as well. That was a fairly decent jump. Can't complain about that. Let's breed these up over here. Let's see what sort of baby we get out of this one. What calf, should I say? They're not a baby, are they? They're a calf. A baby horse. Right, you come on into this breeding pen. Give me that saddle back. And now eat a golden carrot. And you, go on, Goldie. We've got some more of the same. Oh no, spotty. Grey with spots on. Ooh. I haven't got a grey with spots on. That'll be cool. That'll be interesting. I wonder, I want to do an experiment now with these other two, these greys. And maybe these two, well, tiger-skinned, I guess? I don't know what they're called necessarily. Tiger-skinned, grey. I think I want to separate those out and breed them up to see what kind of breeding process, whether we get a completely random one. I mean, this one over here, the black one with white, there's no black in these two parents. There's a solid grey and there's a grey with white patches, and we ended up with a black with white socks. The white socks it shares, but where did the black come from? I don't know. And this one over here, it's grey with spots. That hasn't got spots. This one has got the grey with patches. So how did we end up with grey with spots? How random is that? That's kind of crazy to me. And I've got these guys to choose from. So I might try and breed the twins together as a thing. But I'm not going to bore you with that right now. I'm going to separate these up and breed them, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, well, we have the horses in their pens. As you can see, not long has passed. The little ones are still little ones. Little one over there, but they're still with their parents. I'm not moving them around. I've isolated these two, and these two are now my horses. I've tamed them. This was the odd one out. I don't know what to do with that one yet, but I've tamed it and brought it over here. And these two are a matching pair that I've tamed as well. So I've got another couple of carrots. I've got 4 carrots. So I've got these two over here and these two in here to breed. So fingers crossed for the end of the episode here that we're gonna get some decent breed of horse. Oh look, see, they were the same colour and we've got a third one of the same breed. Let's see if we can prove that theory over here as well. I know there's something random in Minecraft. I know there's a random algorithm that determines this sort of stuff. But look, it's got to have some bearing. There's got to be something to do with breeding, that you can breed the right horse. Because those are two different breeds, there was a chance of it becoming whatever. Because these two were different breeds, there was a chance of it becoming a new breed. But because these were the same breed, there didn't seem to be a chance of anything, did there? Didn't seem to be a chance of change at all. Now that's interesting. I don't know how the mechanics work. I think I'm going to have to employ experts. I'm going to have to employ experts. I think I'll ask Point Rider and Rough Rider what they know about breeding horses to try and get my white stallion. That'll be a thing that I want to do. I also don't really want to breed these together again. I want to somehow isolate the child. I don't really know how that's possible, really, other than taking them away from the mother and father so they grow up separate, so I don't end up breeding them. These ones I can tell what's going on because it's the spotty one and that one's the black one. But these guys, I won't be able to tell who's mommy, daddy, and baby once this baby's grown up because they'll all look the same. So I may have to separate the babies out somehow. So I think just before we finish up this episode for today, I will try and isolate the babies into their own little pens. Somewhere close by to their mummies and daddies. You. Can I grab you from there? Yes, I can. Can I pull you out? Yeah, can you get out here? Is the lead's just going to snap? Well, that's no use. What if I isolate you in a pen here on your own? Keep you two over there. You are a breeding pair. And keep you just there on your own. You are the offspring of those two. And try and do the same here, maybe? Yeah, something like this. And that way I don't have to try and drag them around. I can leave them close by. breed them another time in a bit to see what changes. I'm interested in learning the structure of the breeding process of horses to try and get the right horse for me and try and get the best horses out of it. We will see. We will see. It's not a project that I'm going to dwell on all the time. It's just something that I fancied doing. I was looking around thinking, well, I've got this project to do and that project to do, and I've got a video to make. What shall I do today's episode on? What shall I do in today's episode? And it just caught my eye. Those horses just caught my eye. And so, that has been VISOCraft for Monday this week. Thank you very much for watching. I'm hoping that you enjoyed it. And if you've got any comments based on like naming the horses, if you want to name a horse, I'll try and name them. I've got to get name tags and stuff, but I'll try and name a horse if you've spotted one that's really cool. Maybe you just want to wait for me to find my favourite horse. That was growing up nicely. And that one, they're growing up nicely now. If I find my favourite horse, maybe then we'll name it together. And if you've got any inclination on how the breeding pairs work, leave notes in the comments for me to have a look at, so that I can try and match the pairs up properly. I'm going to leave these guys to grow up while I carry on just pottering around, just finishing off places, finishing off jobs. And I'll get some inspiration for building a stables-like area around here for horses, horsey training. And that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you again on VISOCraft next week. And goodbye.